Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Psychic Medium Raymond Guzman, and today I'm going to be doing a psychic reading on Megan the Stallion and G-Eazy. I've actually been requested to do a reading on G-Eazy a long time ago, but I had not done one yet. So I'm going to be doing that today, using some tarot cards and oracle cards and see what comes up in this relationship. Because I honestly feel when I tune into this, and I hope you like my little table here with the sun, I thought it was very appropriate. I honestly feel like there's a lot of dark energy around that relationship, but we shall see what the cards are showing, what Spirit is also intuitively showing to me. Immediately when I connect to G-Eazy's energy, I feel like he's not really sure of what he wants or who he would want. I feel like there's been a lot of ups and downs in his lifetime, you know, according to you know, his energy is just, it's very much like confusion is what it feels like when I tune in. With Megan the Stallion, she is more standoffish. I feel like she knows more or less like what she wants, but at the same time I don't feel like she's really going to allow any man to have the upper hand in any kind of relationship that she's in. So dear Spirit, these are the cards. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. I'm also going to be using let me see here. I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot cards. So, dear Spirit, dear God, please bless these cards, bless this energy. Please show me exactly what is going on with Megan the Stallion and G-Eazy. Is this relationship going to last? What is this really going on? Is it more of a rumor? Is it for publicity? What is going on here with them? Please reveal to me. In your name, amen. Okay, so I prayed. I'm going to shuffle the cards, and then we're going to get started with this reading. It won't be that long. I'm just going to focus more on that love, on their love life, respectively. Not just together, but really just their love life as a whole. Honestly, I don't feel like that's going to last, but we shall see. Rumor has it that they've gone Instagram official. And again, I interpret cards a little differently than others, not just going by the, you know, what's on the card and the book, but incorporating my own intuition. Normally when I do these readings, I don't use cards. When I'm doing celebrity psychic readings or my private readings, but I like to change it up. I have nothing against my fellow tarot readers and colleagues out there. I think it's really great. And we all are unique on our own path, you know, on this journey. So I support them, and hopefully they support me, because I'm not about going up against anyone, you know, or being shady. I think there's enough room in the world, in the table of spirituality for all of us. So in the bottom of the deck, I got the Three of Wands, which is very interesting. For me, that signifies a lot of light. I also feel like it would signify like traveling. So they're going to be very busy this year with the relationship. I don't feel like they're going to be too many, you know, be together for long periods of time because of their travel schedule and their duties that they have to do. And I'll hold it up in the card to the camera if you haven't seen it. It's the Three of Wands. All right, so now I'm gonna pull the card. I got here, what is this, the Six of Wands. No, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is almost like a struggle. So if this is really true and that they are official, or they are like seeing themselves right now as a couple, there are some challenges up ahead in this relationship. I do feel like there is a struggle, but it could be victorious, the energy here. And I feel like it's not for Megan, really, even though a lot of people are going to be judging her because this is an interracial relationship, which is nothing wrong with that. We live in a society, but you still face prejudices. I feel like it's going to be more for G-Eazy and his friends and his clique, his inner circle, that may have an issue that he's going to have to really stand strong and defend Megan, you know, if they are together. The Page of Swords. This is a lot of air energy here. A lot of, you know, making swift decisions here. This is like the page. It's like someone younger. So like this energy this relationship is a very new relationship. If it really is a relationship, like Spirit is, you know, is, when I'm pulling these cards, what they're showing here. Again, I feel like there's going to have to be some kind of, you know, taking action with the mind and not letting these people here, you know, all these other wands that are down here, you know, fight them and get to that relationship. So we'll have to see. Let's see the next card here. I got here a lot of wand energy here. This is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of wands. A lot of sexuality as well. This is like that represents, the wands represent the phallus and the man. So a lot of divine masculine energy. Again, a lot of communication back and forth, a lot of plans that are being made, a lot of traveling. I feel like him and Megan may be also taking a vacation somewhere. It's going to be very interesting. Like they may go on a trip, you know, it could be like on a boat or like to an island somewhere. Again, the Page of Cups, this represents someone that is very connected to their emotions. I feel like G-Eazy is very connected to his emotions, but somehow it is clouded by whatever, you know, he's going through, whatever his vices are, whether it's smoking pot or whatever. You know, I'm not saying that he's doing that, but I'm just saying whatever his way of coping with anxiety. You know, it could be just drinking alcohol once in a while. It doesn't mean that he's an alcoholic, but he's very connected to his emotions. And I feel like if anybody's going to get hurt in this relationship, it could be G-Eazy, not Megan. And then we got here the, what is it? The Five of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And with the Five of Pentacles, it feels like they are going to have to eventually walk away from this. Like a lot of people would see this as like money loss or struggling when it comes to money, but I honestly do feel like this could be more of a business type of a business romanticism. I'm trying to throw my own spin at words here. I don't feel like this is an authentic relationship of sorts. It may be good for promotion and for like an album, you know, collaboration. It could work, you know, it could work, but I see here like there would be some form, like this woman, it looks like, well, whatever is here is like walking away. So there could be, you know, this could be very short-lived is what I'm seeing here. Then we have here, let's see here, what is this? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. This represents Megan. She's all about the money. For her, her focus is not really on love life. Yes, it will be good for her, but I see a lot of focus on the money. And this is where it's really, for her, it's more about her career right now, advancing, really just pushing forward with her projects and her music and all the other things that she did, because she did a song recently with Normani. I can't remember the name of it, but that song was my jam. It's my jam. Then we have here the Queen of Wands. Again, it's her. She does have a very, even though she has a tough girl exterior, tough woman exterior, she is very very refined and very in every sense. The wands is about communication. The sunflower, the Queen of Wands, someone that knows exactly what she wants. Like I said, I don't feel like the problem in this relationship will be her, but more of G-Eazy and him being taking a commitment. Look, I got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8 of the 8 of Cups. Again, walking away. Let's see. That's, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 8 of Cups, walking away. The cups represent emotions. This is G-Eazy. I feel like if anything, he would be the one kind of maybe walking away, but it could be Megan. I honestly feel like they both are going to have some issues in this relationship. It's not going to be like what we think. It's not going to be a very peaceful relationship. And this is what the card's revealing. Now I'm going to use my Psychic Tarot. These are by John Holland, if I'm not mistaken, one of my favorite decks. And for those of you that are readers also, you may be actually familiar with this deck. It's one of my, other than the Rider-Waite, I use these Oracle card deck quite a bit. Shuffle them around. Okay. Okay, we got this card, stand strong. So if this relationship, like I am seeing, has a lot of battles up ahead, their love lives respectively, even if they weren't together as a couple, they would have a lot of problems in their love life because they have to stand their ground. A lot of people are going to come up against this. They're not going to be very supportive of this. They don't like the fact that, you know, that these are two very young, powerful people in a relationship, and the media will try to destroy them. So let me pull another card. Triumphant success. I feel like this is saying that they will have success in their relationship if they try. In their own relationships, they will have success in their life, but they have to fight, just like the sword, the fighter. There's a lot of battles that they both face up ahead. I also am getting here suffering in silence. Again, this is a female. I feel like she could be going through something. Megan could be going through some things that we are not even aware of, more with her family or just people in her inner circle who are like family, like her friends, you know, people on her team that are going through things. I don't feel like, you know, I've always said this, that money doesn't always buy happiness. It doesn't buy your mental happiness and your state of being happy. There is some suffering that she's going through, some regrets that she's going to have at the end of this relationship. Should this relationship definitely end, like Spirit is kind of alluding to with these cards, there's going to be some problems here. And this could even be G-Eazy, that both of them are suffering. I really feel like I said in the beginning before I started pulling that he is already going through problems. But then we have here love begins. And so that's very interesting. And then the number 1 is on this. So when I see this card, for me, this is like, this is a divine union of sorts. They are in some ways karmic partners in this lifetime. Are they meant to be together forever like soulmates? I don't feel that. I don't get that. But I do feel like there is something here. Within a year, I feel like with the 1, it would symbolize, you know, some people would say it would symbolize a month from now. But I really feel like this is symbolizing within a year time. Within a year's tops, they will be probably with different partners. Or their relationship may be much different. I feel like they could stay friends, but it will be very different. Let's see what else I get here. Choose wisely. This is like Spirit telling Megan and G-Eazy to be very careful with their decisions, because every decision has a certain outcome, and there is some healing in whatever decision that they choose, but they need to be careful because not all decisions are going to bring happiness. And again, this would fall under stand your ground. So it's very interesting that that came up. Then we're going to see here, I have, let's see, the crown chakra. That card is dealing with your higher self. The crown chakra connects us to our higher self, to the spiritual realm. It is all about, you know, connecting. They need to use, again, rely on their intuition, but connect to their higher self and make the best judgment. Not go by what their friends are telling them or what the media gets into their head. The media plays a very big role in a lot of these relationships also not lasting. And then again, there is something here about the truth. The truth is going to come out about this relationship. I don't feel, like I said, that this relationship is all just karmic and love, you know, romance. Like it has elements of that, but there's also something obscuring it where the truth is going to come out. There's going to be some revelations that either Megan drops or that he drops about their life, their love life completely, or that it's coming out to the spotlight over the next year or so, but specifically over the next 2 months, because this is the number 20 on the card. Oops, let me fix this. And so whenever I see 20, I combine it to 1. So 2 plus 0 is actually 2, single digits. So again, this month is very important, but I feel like in 2 months from now, by April, we're going to know something more about this relationship. Harmony. There is some love here. There is some passion. There is some kind of, you know, sexual chemistry that they have. And I feel like it's just more like that. It could be more business, but also with kind of involving, of course, sex, you know, involving some passion. And there is some peace that they find together and some healing, because I feel like Megan ultimately can bring him some healing. And I'm not talking about sexual healing only, but, you know, healing of having someone and not feeling lonely. They're both artists. They're both in the industry. They both are very talented. You know, they both, I believe they both write as well. But even if they didn't, you know, there's a lot of commonalities that they do have, and it would make sense that they would be together. But again, I feel like the whole premise of this is that, you know, there are problems, and how strong, you know, they're going to be to confront those problems, it's up to see. But I don't feel like, you know, this relationship is going to last. It'll be more of a friendship than anything, and I see Megan honestly with someone else in the future, and I feel like for him, he is going to be with other women too. So I don't know if there's an element of what's the word I'm looking for, of open relationships. I'm going to try one more deck here. This is the Prophet Oracle card deck, and I'm going to pull some cards for clarification, or like to summarize this reading. Again, I'm trying different styles of reading. I don't normally read like this because I rely more on my intuition and what this is connection to spirit, and what they reveal. But it's kind of fun to play with cards and see exactly what is being revealed. So I'm shuffling these cards, and let's see exactly what is coming up. What is coming up? All right, so we have here 27. It says, give not of wisdom, but of faith and lovingness. Teaching. There's a lesson here for them. This card here speaks of a lesson. There's a lesson that they're teaching us through this relationship or friendship that they have. Not only is, like I said, is it interracial, but I feel like it is something more. I feel like it's because they are two different people, two different, you know, genres almost. Not really that much different. There's something here, though, I'm trying to understand it, that they are going to learn for themselves, and through them learning, it's going to kind of help us see something different as well. Then we got here, sing to me a deeper song, the farewell. Wow. The farewell card is like, sing to me a deeper song. Again, an ending is here. Like, I feel like these rumors will be squashed eventually, or their relationship somehow will be squashed. And it's not that, you know, that I'm wanting that to happen, or anybody else is really wanting that to happen, but really it's destiny. It's the fates. I feel like they were meant to be together as a connection here in the physical world, but it's karmic in nature, and they're going to be teaching each other and healing those past life wounds that they have. Here I have 13. It says, your joy is your sorrow unmasked. Joy and sorrow. So again, like, one of them is extremely happy about this relationship, or will be for a while, and then there's sorrow that accompanies it. So you cannot have, you know, you cannot have light without dark. You cannot have joy without sorrow. It comes together. It is a balance. I feel like that's what they're bringing to each other. And then lastly, the last card I pulled here is rejoice through all the seasons, eating and drinking. So again, there's some fun times. There is some fulfillment here from this relationship. But, you know, again, this is what I see and what I hear from spirit, and what the cards are also revealing to me regarding this new relationship for them. So I wish them all the best. I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you did like this video, please smash the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel by hitting that red subscribe button, as well as the notification bell icon. Make sure the notification bell icon is tapped all the way to all, so that way you'll be notified of all the notifications. Blessings and love and light. Have an amazing day or night wherever you are in the world. And don't forget, one last thing, all of my readings are on sale until further notice. It is a limited time only, so if you're wanting to get a book of reading, you can go to my website. It's www.raymondguzman.net/shop. It's listed also in the description box below. Until next time, bye.